Hello friends, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing great. It's summer, it's sunny. There's so much to be excited for, even though we're living in strange times. But I do hope that you guys are healthy and that you're enjoying some time with your families now and friends as well. In today's edition, I'm gonna be talking to you about a product that I recently ran into at CVS. It's kind of a strange product because it combines two things you're going to see shortly, but I just wanted to test it in front of you. And actually, as you can see, I have done my makeup already. But basically, this product is for foundation application, so I'm gonna be trying it in front of you, and we'll see how it works and whether it's worth it. Okay, so the product is called Blend and Brush Duo. It's basically, I'll just show you what it looks like. Basically, this is what the product looks like. It has a blender on one side, and then on the other it has the brush, which actually will be the first step in applying the foundation and then dabbing the excess foundation off the face. I don't remember how much the product was, but it doesn't cost that much. I mean, this brand is usually fairly cheaper than other brands, and I was actually surprised that I see a CVS, a beauty brand, coming up with such product. I haven't seen another brand coming up with any new extraordinary brush. I was just surprised that they were the brand that I actually has come up with such brush. I haven't seen any other brand with anything similar. I don't know if you have. You can let me know in the comments, but I will try now how this brush works, and we will see how well the application process works and whether I will be able to use the sponge and dab it all over my face. Especially this part here, I'm kind of concerned because this area here requires like softer, dabbings, and you need to use also the smaller portion of the sponge. So I think that will be definitely challenging, and I don't even think that this sponge comes off. So definitely I think the sponge side will not be as easy. That's my hypothesis for now, but I think the brush on this side will most likely feel nice on the face, and the application may be best with that side. But this side, I'm not so convinced, knowing how a blender works. And this is, one of the conventional blenders that we're used to using. This is by Real Techniques. As you can, I haven't opened it yet because I just got it from the store, and I wanted to test this first. So as you can see, this one has a rounder area on top, so you can apply easily on these areas of the cheeks, as well as it's suitable also for the under the eye, so you can dab away the excess foundation. Now mixing up my foundation, I use more than one shade so it can get to my right color, because there are shades that are a little too light, a little too dark, so it has to be something in between. And I do recommend you try doing this if you're struggling with figuring out what your best shade is. So first thing first, I tied my hair because I don't want to get any on my any foundation on my hair as I dab the foundation. I'm going to be using this Aqua Vital Bloom Flash. It's basically a moisturizing cream, but you can use it as a primer. And this is actually the first time I'm going to be trying it out. Just gonna put a little bit. It smells amazing, actually. It's actually a brand that I never heard of, but I received it in a gift bag before. It's the company. The company is called Force Vital. It feels really nice, and it's not something that's going to make you oily. It has a little bit of a thick texture, but just, and it dries up quickly, which is nice, so you don't have to wait, and you can definitely go afterwards and apply your foundation. So for the foundation mixture, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. The shade is in number 170, and Forever Dior in the shade 2WP. So I have this little helper which I'm going to be using. Oops, I made some fingerprints. Anyway, that's, you can always clean that, it's no problem. So I'm going to be using that to mix the Fenty Beauty as the primary color, and a little bit of this darker shade by Dior. Alright, so off camera I disinfected the brush end with alcohol. Even though this is new, I still, you know, not just because of corona, but also for, it's important to disinfect something that is brand new, because there's still maybe some sort of bacteria, and it's best for your skin to for your skin protection also. So that's what I did, and now I'm going to grab some of the product, and this is how much it is. Of course, it's, we'll add additionally on the actual plate, so do not worry. There will be more. So my impression so far is that this brush application is great. I think it's very smooth, just makes the application process flawless and easy. These bristles are not, you know, divided in any way, so you can definitely see that. And I actually don't think that I may be needing this, but perhaps just a little bit of it to remove any excess. And also that's the another good reason to use a little bit of product, because you don't want to it will save you time also on having to dab the sponge on your face to get rid of any excess any excess. I actually used this for a second to that way any excess product. Okay, so I applied some more, but in between this area here, it's a little bit difficult to brush to buff the foundation actually. I think it's fine. I guess if you feel the bristles, there's a higher chance that the application of the actual foundation may leave like spots, or you may see like uneven lines from the brush in the instance that you feel the bristles when you're moving the brush across the face. So I think that's a good thing that this doesn't happen, because it just simply applies the application is much more smoother, and you won't have to worry about that so much. As you can see, I just applied the second layer was a little more, but it's definitely enough for this application. Alright, so I finished with the application process of the foundation. As you can see, the brush does not absorb so much product, which is a good thing, very good thing actually. However, in this side, I plan to use the way it is. It's a pretty soft brush. I don't think I'll wet it I'll try not wetting it just for this trial, although you can always damp the sponge if you like to, but I will now just try the way it is and see how that works for me, just like overall on the face. And to finish up the look, I'm going to be using the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline, which has hyaluronic acid, and it basically is supposed to plump your lips, and it's in the shade Petal, that's what it's called, and it's like pinkish. Just looks amazing. I really like this shade. It's actually the first time I apply it on my lips, and it looks pretty fabulous. So what I have to say about this brush is that it makes the application process very easy to apply the foundation. It feels like you have no foundation, and it's also not absorbing so much product. As you can see, it's just very little. On this side though, the blending sponge, it's good, even if it's not damped. I don't think there will be any issue if you want to damp the sponge. However, I don't think for areas like under the eye it's suitable. You may want to switch to a normal sponge or to your favorite brush that you normally use for this process. I personally enjoy this brush. I think it's worth the money, and overall my recommendation to you to try this is 100%. I will definitely be using this brush in future makeup looks, and I'm glad that I actually decided to give it a try. It's definitely something to consider and to have in your vanity if you don't have something similar like this. And if you want to try it out, or if you have, let me know what your impressions are, if you enjoy the brush or not, and of course let me know also how much you pay for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe so you don't miss any other videos that I will be uploading soon. If you want to also follow me further, you can do so on Instagram and also TikTok. Of course, I will definitely appreciate any comments you guys have about this product, or if you want me to review something else. And I'll see you next time. Bye.